the InfoWars Nightly News. It is Tuesday, February 11th, 2014, and I'm Leanne McAdoo. Here's what's coming up tonight.
Tonight, the Defense Department destroys bin Laden death photos hours after a FOIA request. Then, Washington, D.C. man SWAT-teamed and charged over a spent shotgun shell. And Thomas Jefferson must be spinning in his grave after Obama visits his home and says,
"It's good to be the king."
Well, the war against gun owners is on. If you are an American who likes to exercise your Second Amendment right, well, congratulations, you are a terrorist. That's right, it's no longer Al-Qaeda that they're worried about. It's law-abiding Americans who are being accused of being the next domestic terrorist cells to pop off. The powers that be are so concerned that their little Orwellian takeover is going to fail because of gun-toting Americans. That's why they are brainwashing the police to turn against the very citizens that they're meant to protect. They're saying, you will be attacked by a patriot, so here, have this tank to patrol your city. Or you will be attacked by a gun owner, so here, use this weaponized drone or these robots to go ahead and just police your tiny little neighborhoods. That's why we saw the Ohio National Guard using Second Amendment supporters and anti-government teachers in their little domestic terrorist drill scenario. It's because they're scared of us. The powers that be are so scared of gun-toting Americans. We are the checkmate in their New World Order plan. The enemy is the free thinker, and they know that because we can take down the New World Order, and that's why they are so afraid of us. They must disarm the nation. We've been telling you about this for years now, but it is on. They are really ramping up these efforts. Here we have a D.C. businessman who is now facing 2 years of jail time because he had a shell casing in his home. The police in D.C. raided his house looking for firearms and ammunition, gun cleaning equipment, holsters, bullet holders, and ammunition receipts, as if those were against the law. The police found no guns in the house, but they did write on the warrant that the items discovered, one was a single live round of ammo, which in actuality was one inoperable shotgun shell that misfired during a hunt years earlier that Mr. Witashek had said he kept as a souvenir. And they also said they found a handgun holster, which is perfectly legal. Now, all of this came about because his disgruntled ex-wife told police that there were guns in the home. So, of course, you know, the police have to come in full force because they want to show support whenever, the neighborhood the snitch is see something, say something. So they got to go in full force and say, oh, good job, you little angry, snitchy citizen. So this man, he has no criminal record. He's never had a firearm within the city limits, but he's being prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Now, he said he's not going to take that lying down. It's the principle. So he is going to risk prison time by going to trial instead of pleading guilty. So you're darn right, and that's what we have to do. And I hope that his jury understands jury nullification and throws that bad law out and says, you know what? The law of the land says there's a Second Amendment. And so this guy, he didn't do anything wrong. That's the power you have when you're in a jury nullification. Look it up. Tell all your friends. But he's not the only one. Another Florida man is also opting out of pleading guilty. He was pulled over while he was driving through Maryland. When the police officer, it was an unmarked patrol car, and they were bird dogging him for about 10 minutes. Finally, they pull him over, and they say, you have a concealed carry license. And the guy's like, how did you know that? So apparently they're running people's plates, and they know that you have a concealed carry license. So the police there, it was the Transportation Authority police, they refused to tell the man how they knew that he had a concealed carry license, but they proceeded to harass him and his family and search his car for 2 hours, demanding that the man turn over his firearm, which the man said, I left it in my safe at home in Florida. I mean, he knew that he was taking a road trip through a hostile territory, so he left his gun at home, even though he was going on this long road trip. But the police didn't believe him, and they just wanted to arrest him for legally carrying a firearm that he had a concealed carry license for. So there, it's just more evidence. This isn't about stopping gun violence. This is about getting the guns. Do you really think if it was a criminal that was driving on the road that didn't register his gun or that didn't go and get a concealed carry license, but he still has all his guns on him, you think that guy got pulled over? No, because he wasn't registered in the system. And that is the problem. And that there is just more evidence that that's what they're doing. They are coming after law-abiding citizens who own guns.
Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our Immune Support Infusion Blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com.